Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're a first time watcher, glad to have you here. Consider hitting that like and subscribe button down below. And to all my returning favorites, welcome back. So today I have a post-burn review of 2 candles from the new Great Value line over at Walmart. They are multi-wick candles. I'll go over that in a second there. And they are available, so they're not available in the actual candle section. They're actually available in the aisle that has like the plugins, like for the wall. It's usually in the back of the store. My store's in the back of the store. Sometimes it's on the side of the store. But so that's where you're gonna find them. Find one on a shelf back there. There's 6 new fragrances, and this candle fits into my burning on a budget series because it's only $4.97 for that. So I will show them to you here in a second. Just want to get that out of the way first there. So Positive Expectations reached out to me and asked me if I wanted to review these candles, and of course I said yes, because 1, I had been eyeing these up for a few weeks, and 2, because of the Burning on a Budget series that I do have here, and because I like to bring you guys all different price points. I know not everyone can afford, you know, spending $25 on a candle. Maybe you can only afford $4, $5, $6 for a candle there. So I try to give you options that perform really well. And that's what I'm going to talk about here. So the 6 scents that are available, I'll read them off to you here first. So Lavender Chamomile, that reads as a gentle mixture of refreshing lavender and mood-boosting chamomile essential oils. Invigorating eucalyptus and bergamot mixed with calming patchouli, vanilla, and sandalwood for an exquisite aroma. Then Eucalyptus and Sage is a refreshing mix of basil, spearmint, and peppermint. Highlight the cooling properties of eucalyptus. Sage and rosemary essential oils mingle to stimulate, while vanilla and amber bring soothing elements. And Sandalwood and Rose, an alluring aroma of rose, jasmine, and geranium. That one does smell really, really good. Balanced with pink pepper and clove, sandalwood, and cedarwood mix in delivering a sensual finish. Mandarin Teakwood, a woody blend of teak, birch, and driftwood, intrigues the senses with alluring aroma-therapeutic additions of bright mandarin and cooling eucalyptus leaves. Okay, so then here are the 2 that I reviewed, and this one is Autumn Delight and Snowy Pine. So we have a autumn and a holiday, a fall and a holiday harvest and a holiday, however you want to look at it there. So I chose these 2 fragrances to kind of continue us through the season there. So when I talk about multi-wick, right, when we think 2-wick, 3-wick, sometimes we think 4-wick, right, in the larger candles there, but no, these are actually the same, about the same size as a Bath and Body Works candle. As you can see, it might be a little taller, but actually pretty much the same there. You can see the same on the bottom, but they are actually 4 wicks here. So instead of the 3 wick from Bath and Body Works, they are 4 wicks, which help with the pool time. Right, the pool time is how long it takes for the candle to become completely liquefied on the top there, and also the 4th wick aids in the heat, so you get a deep pool. That's where your fragrance is released in all candles. It's not from the actual flame, it's the oils that are heated up and mixed. In this case, there are essential oils in there as well. So they're made in the USA, right here on the bottom there, with 90% or more US parts. I know that is important to a lot of my viewers out there for a product to be made in the United States. So I just, on the bottom here, it just says Snowy Pine limited edition, highly fragrant soy blend wax, multi-wick, and lead-free wicks. Important part on here says do not burn for more than 4 hours at a time, and that is because of the 4 wicks. It can get hot. So that being said, here we have, and they both burned like this. They both burned very, very well. You can see I had this pulled all the way out to here. You can see the band that I had there is still not completely cooled, but that's where I had that going there. Started up around here. The wicks perform really, really well. I have to admit, I was kind of worried at first with the 4 wicks in this small vessel, with it getting too hot. But the wicks and the way they perform, it gives you enough flame without it being too hot and without it being too small. Like, so they don't go puny wick syndrome on these. So that was answered for me during the burn there. So, of course, with any of these soy wax blend candles, you're going to get residue. That's going to happen on all of them there. So the labels, here we have a nice text label there with some graphics, like vector graphics back there. But if you do not want the label on there, there's a thing that says peel here, and you can actually remove that label very, very easily with very little residue. So, and here is Autumn Delight. So it's orange, same burn experience there. So what is, let's go with Autumn Delight, right? So let's start with the Harvest one first. So what does it smell like? All right. So this is like your very sweet pumpkin, nutmeg, bakery type fragrance there. Cinnamon, think very sweet cinnamon, not like not a red hot cinnamon, but think like a baking cinnamon, a sweet cinnamon. You get a couple different kinds of cinnamons and throw them into your pumpkin spice, pumpkins, pumpkin pie, whatever you have there. But now the notes in here say a delectable aroma captures pumpkin puree, definitely get that. Gently spiced with cinnamon, definitely get that. Nutmeg for sure. Cinnamon, it says clove here rather. And then top with sweet brown sugar and vanilla caramel glaze. So yeah, this is just like sweet to the max. So there's not much bakery note in here as far as like a crust or a muffin or bread, but think of all those ingredients like the gooey caramel, think of the cinnamon sugar, the brown sugar, think of all those, like it's very sweet, like a sweet tooth, right? So this was a very delightful fragrance. Throw was really good, right? Strength was really good as well. All of these, both of these rather, have performed very, very well for me. You can see I did have that one burn all the way down at the same time there. I did multiple burns on these, as you can tell by the different rings on the side there. And this one is Snowy Pine. So this is our holiday winter fragrance there. All right, so this is your balsam for your outdoor air, frozen snow, ice, all that kind of fun stuff there. Like fresh balsam, if you like fresh balsam, you will like this fragrance for sure. And this one is really strong. There's some pine going on here too, obviously, because that's a snowy pine. But the pine is that more astringent pine, not like pine sol, but it is a nice pine fragrance. So yeah, says this fresh fir balsam forest and opens up with an herbaceous mix of crisp pine and fresh sap, while Fraser and fir balsam notes trail into a smooth base of cedarwood, vetiver, and molasses. So this is very pleasant, very strong. This is a lot stronger than Autumn Delight for sure. And it's kind of been a little warm here the past few days, and it's kind of giving me that like holiday vibe, which I just can't wait for. So that is what I have for you from Great Value. Let me know if you've tried these before. I know they've been out for a few weeks. Like I said, they're not in the candle section. They are actually in the cleaning aisle where the plugins and things are there. So, all right, guys. So thank you for watching, and I will see you all real soon. Have a good one.